Let's rank the Mario Party games. We'll start with the original. It's the first one, you know, I'll put it in C, I won't put it in D, out of respect for starting such an amazing series. Now, I am very old, as we've established. So my favorite, the outfits in Mario Party 2 were so precious. No, legit, no one at Nintendo wants to have fun or whimsy anymore, and I hate it. I think I only played Mario Party 3 like a handful of times. I think I'm gonna put it in like C tier. Let's see, Mario Party 4, that might go in A tier for me. Mario Party 4 has amazing mini games. The boards aren't that good, but the mini games were pretty awesome. And then we get to Mario Party 5, which has neither fun boards or fun mini games. Mario Party 6, let me double check. Oh, it had Fair Square. Ooh, I think I remember liking 6 a lot. Yeah, no, yeah, now that I've looked at it, yeah, no, Mario Party 6 probably gets an A for me. Just the boards alone, I remember having a ton of fun on those ones. Yeah, especially Fair Square, where you can get like, what was it? I think it was nighttime stars were cheaper, or like it just gave you 2. MP6 on the virtual console would be amazing. Castaway Bay was awesome. Evil ass map. For sure. Mario Party 7. I don't remember enough. I don't remember enough to like rank it properly. Mario Party 8, I'm gonna put B tier, I think. Mario Party 8 definitely had a lot of flaws, but like they also had, it was like some pretty low lows, but really high highs. The Tycoon stage was awesome. Where you bought like hotels. Yeah, Tycoon Hotel, that was awesome. I wasn't a big fan of like the motion mini games that I remember being on there, if I recall correctly. There's the one funny one. I remember, especially at that time growing up, I was like not into the motion mini games, like as a concept. The shaking the remote shake one was funny. I don't know how fun it actually was, but it was funny to see which of your friends got the best score. Not to brag, but I low-key was very good at this. Yeah, I feel like Mario Party 8, I personally feel like there were some downsides, mainly like the motion controls, but there were definitely boards that like made up for it. And the games that didn't include motion control were still pretty solid. Koopa's Tycoon Town always reminded me of Fortune Street for the Wii. Yeah, 100%. I totally get that, yeah. Never doubted you for a second, Queen. See, have not and will not. I've seen the footage. I don't need to play 9 or 10. So as an adult, we played one of the Wii U ones with that one motion. What's the motion? I did pretty okay. The married guy did better, and the married guy whose wife was deployed blew our scores out of the water. I hate yeah, no, when it was like, what was that? Did that start in 9? Because yeah, that whole group stuff was stupid. It was so bad. The off motion. Can I say off? I guess you can. Yeah, I mean, it's not showing up on my screen, so I have not played the Game Boy Advance Mario Party. I didn't grow up with like the DS and whatnot, so these are gonna start being a lot of have not. Super Mario Party and Mario Party Super. Oh wait, this doesn't have Jamboree. We can fill in the blank with Jamboree. Super Mario Party was a rough game. That was very slow, but the buddy system I like in theory, but it ended up being really wacky. I liked the board layouts, and I did like the custom die. There were definitely good things, but just that was not one I like was able to keep up with. Oh no. I loved her, but I also never played a lot of the other ones. I hated the dice being different for each character. Yeah, I think that it's just such a hard thing, because like it's cool to give like unique reasons to play characters, but when you go that route, there's just obviously going to be better choices than others. You hate it when people chose Bowser. Yeah, that makes sense. Bowser had a great dice set. I always played Donkey Kong and would just go for 10s. Because I never chose the character I wanted. I only picked the one with the bet. Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, like that's exactly it. Is like you wouldn't pick the characters for uniqueness. You would just pick the best dice. So that's just kind of a pitfall that's always going to be there with unique dice. Now, Mario Party Superstars. This game's awesome. This brightened my boomer heart. The N64 maps and N64 games. I loved it. S might be a bit too high. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll keep it. Yeah, if they had, I wouldn't even necessarily need more games. Like a handful more games would have been nice. But if they added like even just 2 more boards, would have been perfect. We were supposed to get Waluigi Island. Really? That is something I thought had been weird with the past few Mario parties. Starting with like Super Mario Party and then Superstars and Jamboree is like, I always expected like DLC just because like it's Nintendo and like everything they do has DLC now, but like they keep refusing to do DLC for Mario Party. But I feel like even if you just did like one DLC pack, like you could probably coast on one game for like a while. Jamboree and Super Mario Party both felt like they just needed a bit more of a tweak to be like solid games. I like Jamboree. Jamboree gets stale pretty fast just because with the lower amount of mini games. Yeah, like that's weird. Like it's weird that you would coast on Mario Kart for 11 years, but instead of just giving us like a giant Mario Party, you're like giving us 3 different ones. I don't know. It was just weird to see. You want to go to the mall in Jamboree? Yeah, the Jamboree mall map is awesome. That board is great. That board and obviously Western Land, even though they didn't give us the costumes.